So I choose this Google Scholar to be my topic because it's kind of new for me, literally new because I just discovered it last month, I think, and just discovered it through TikTok. Honestly speaking, picking a topic about educational site, portals, and platforms is not that easy for me because some of my classmates already use the topic that I want. I know that it is okay to use the same topic, but I really want something new. So for me, it's new. So I choose Google Scholar. So yeah. So before I go down to my topic, I'm just going to say hi, good day, Miss Alvi Marinay. Peace and all good. I am Fanny Pearl Beltran, a BSE Ed second year student. I'm from Hilangas and I'm 21 years old. So, Google Scholar. Google Scholar is a freely accessible web search engine that can indexes the full text or metadata of scholarly literature across an array of publishing formats and disciplines. So, as the given definition, for me, Google Scholar is very useful for student who is doing or conducting a research and to student who is finding a articles that they needed in any literature thing. Also, Google Scholar will give free articles to not just for student but to all who needs a article, thesis, blogs like that freely that can help them provide new ideas or opinions. Google Scholar is very familiar and relatively used, just like Google. Google Scholar allows you to see article related to the one that might interest you. Google Scholar can provide you or display links to articles and books held through ECU libraries. Google Scholar allows you to save both citations and articles to read later. So, thesis, blogs, abstracts, books, court opinions, and lastly, articles are the following that Google Scholar can provide you freely. So, in the last part of my report, I'm going to explain the pros and the cons. So, Google Scholar indexes information in just about anything. So, Google Scholar can give you everything you need, especially on academical works. If you are finding a research topic or a idea, Google Scholar can provide you that freely. Based on my research, this web search engine is the best friend of every student who is conducting a research. Also, based on how I discovered it through TikTok and the content of a student. So, Google Scholar has a different kinds of sources types. Well, in Google Scholar, there is no limited sources. All the problems about ACADS, Google Scholar can provide you that because, as I said, it is way similar to Google. And lastly, Google Scholar is the great place to start. Google Scholar will provide you idea on your starting activity. Here in Google Scholar, it will provide you many ideas about your academic activity. That's why it was the great place to start. So, aside from its pros or advantage as well, it still have a little problem with Google Scholar, but it can be handled. So, first here is peer-reviewed articles are not guaranteed. So, Google Scholar are just posting anything about random topic or idea. Not all of this material are peer-reviewed because as stated, there is a lot of source types. Next here is different kinds of sources. In Google Scholar, there is a lot of sources or sources types as well, which lead you to confusion because the coverage of Google Scholar is quite wide ranging. And lastly here in cons is takes 6 to 12 months to indexes or produce new material. This is the big problem about Google Scholar, I think, because publisher will not post or publish the whole work. It has a process. Also, Google Scholar will notify you if there is a new material release of updated. So that's all. Thank you. Keep safe, miss, and God bless.